Motorcycles offer unparalleled freedom on the road. The speed, the power, the thrill. Riding a motorcycle is an experience like no other, and for many riders, customizing their bike is a way to enhance that experience and showcase their personality. But here's the hard truth. Not all modifications are created equal. Some might look amazing or promise improved performance, but they can come with serious risks, compromising your safety and your bike's integrity. Today, we'll explore the 10 most dangerous motorcycle mods, and believe us, you'll want to avoid them. Stick around, because number 5 is a mod many riders regret after facing dangerous and unexpected consequences. 1. Removing or modifying the muffler. Let's start with one of the most common mods, removing or modifying the muffler. Riders often make this change to achieve a louder, throatier exhaust note that grabs attention. While it might sound cool to some, there's a dark side to this mod. Removing or altering the muffler disrupts your bike's exhaust system, leading to back pressure issues that can harm your engine over time. The louder sound isn't just annoying to those around you, it can also attract negative attention from law enforcement. Many areas have strict noise regulations, and violating these can lead to fines or penalties. More importantly, an unpredictable exhaust system impacts performance. You might experience a loss of power or uneven throttle response, making your bike harder to handle in critical situations. For a mod that seems harmless, it can lead to big problems down the road. 2. Lowering the suspension too much.
Probably the most commonly available adjustment in your suspension on Indian motorcycles, and probably also the least understood and the least used both.
Lowering your bike's suspension is a popular mod, especially among riders who want a sleeker, more aggressive look. It also appeals to shorter riders who feel more comfortable when they can plant both feet firmly on the ground. While it might seem practical or visually appealing, lowering your suspension excessively creates serious safety concerns. When you reduce ground clearance, you're inviting trouble. Speed bumps, potholes, and uneven terrain suddenly become your worst enemies. Your bike might scrape the ground, damaging critical components or causing you to lose control. Handling also takes a hit. Tight turns and corners become more challenging, and your suspension might bottom out during hard braking or sudden stops. This is one of those mods that looks great in the parking lot but could spell disaster on the road. 3. Installing oversized tires. Bigger tires can give your motorcycle a bold, rugged appearance, and some riders believe they'll offer better grip or performance. But oversized tires come with significant downsides. First, they alter your bike's handling characteristics, making it harder to maneuver, especially at lower speeds. Balance becomes trickier, and the extra weight of the tires puts additional stress on your bike's drivetrain, leading to premature wear and tear. Another issue? Speedometer accuracy. When you change the size of your tires, your speedometer might no longer display your actual speed, which can lead to problems, especially if you're riding in areas with strict speed enforcement. Riders who install oversized tires often discover that the trade-off in handling and reliability isn't worth the aesthetic gain. 4. Tinted or small mirrors. Let's talk about mirrors, an essential safety feature on any motorcycle. Some riders opt for smaller, sleeker mirrors or tint them to match the bike's design. While these changes can make your bike look stylish, they significantly reduce your field of vision. On a motorcycle, situational awareness is everything. You need to know what's happening around you at all times, especially in heavy traffic. Small or tinted mirrors make it harder to spot cars in your blind spot, reducing the time you have to react to sudden lane changes or other hazards. A good-looking bike isn't much comfort when you're in an accident caused by poor visibility. 5. Overpowered LED or HID headlights. Upgrading to brighter headlights seems like a no-brainer for better night visibility, right? Not always. Overpowered LED or HID headlights might illuminate the road better for you, but they can create a nightmare for other drivers. The excessive brightness can blind oncoming traffic or vehicles in front of you, increasing the risk of accidents. Another problem is compatibility. If your bike's electrical system wasn't designed for these high-intensity lights, you might experience malfunctions, flickering, or even a complete failure. Riders who make this upgrade often find themselves regretting it when they realize they've created more hazards than they've solved. 6. Removing turn signals. Turn signals are a simple yet essential safety feature. They communicate your intentions to other drivers, helping to prevent misunderstandings and collisions. Some riders remove their turn signals for a cleaner, minimalist look, relying on hand signals instead. But this choice comes with serious risks. Hand signals aren't always visible, especially at night or in bad weather, and in heavy traffic, other drivers might not even notice them. Without turn signals, you're increasing the chance of being rear-ended or sideswiped during lane changes or turns. A sleek bike design is never worth putting yourself and others in danger. 7. Handlebar modifications beyond legal limits. Custom handlebars can dramatically change the look and feel of your bike. Ape hangers, drag bars, or extra-wide handlebars might make a bold statement, but extreme modifications can compromise control. When handlebars are positioned too high or too wide, they force you into unnatural riding postures. This can lead to fatigue, slower reaction times, and difficulty steering, especially at higher speeds. In some cases, these mobs can even violate legal restrictions, leading to fines or penalties. Riding should feel comfortable and controlled, not like a balancing act. 8. Removing or replacing the rear brake. Here's a mod that some riders try for aesthetic or weight-saving reasons, removing or replacing the rear brake. This is a huge mistake. The rear brake plays a crucial role in maintaining stability during braking, especially in wet or slippery conditions. While the front brake provides most of your stopping power, the rear brake helps prevent skidding and keeps your bike balanced during sudden stops. Replacing the rear brake with subpar components can be just as dangerous. It's tempting to cut costs, but when it comes to your braking system, safety should always come first. Riders who compromise on brakes often regret it the first time they need to stop quickly in an emergency. 9. Homemade frame alterations. Customizing your bike's frame might seem like a creative way to make it stand out, but unless you're a professional fabricator, homemade frame mods are a recipe for disaster. Welding or cutting your frame without the proper tools or expertise can weaken its structural integrity, making it prone to cracks or failure. Imagine riding at highway speeds and having your frame give out beneath you. The consequences are catastrophic. Even small mistakes in frame alterations can lead to instability, handling issues, or outright failure. If you're considering frame modifications, leave it to the professionals, or skip it altogether. 10. Disabling ABS or traction control. Some riders believe that disabling safety features like ABS, anti-lock braking system, or traction control gives them more control over their bike. This mindset often comes from a purist or performance-driven perspective. But here's the truth. These systems are designed to keep you safe, especially in emergencies. ABS prevents your wheels from locking up during hard braking, reducing the risk of skidding. Traction control helps maintain stability on slippery surfaces or uneven terrain. Without these features, your bike becomes harder to handle, particularly in bad weather or high-stress situations. Disabling them might seem like a performance boost, but it's a gamble with potentially deadly consequences. Customizing your motorcycle is a great way to make it uniquely yours, but it's crucial to weigh the risks of certain modifications. From removing mufflers to disabling ABS, the mods on this list might seem appealing at first glance, but their dangers far outweigh their benefits. They can compromise your safety, reduce your bike's reliability, and even get you in trouble with the law. When considering mods, always prioritize safety and performance over aesthetics. A bike that looks good isn't worth much if it's dangerous to ride. Stick to modifications that enhance your experience without putting you or others at risk. Have you seen or experienced any of these dangerous mods? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more safety tips, riding advice, and all things motorcycles. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.